Hi everyone, welcome back to your weekly reading, or welcome if you're new. This is going to be for all the signs, so I'm going to be starting with Pisces since we are in Pisces season now, so happy birthday to all my Pisces. This is going to be covering the 24th, February 24th till March 1st. I can't believe we're already like in March. February is such a fast month, it goes by so fast. And can you believe it's already like almost 3 months into 2020? It's just so crazy, right? So as you know, these are general, so it may not apply to every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please don't try to force it. It may just not be for you, but you could always come back at the end of the week to kind of see how it all played out. Maybe it'll make better sense then as you allow the time and the energies to play out. But whenever you watch this is probably when you're meant to watch it, okay? Even if you're watching this like way in the future. I suggest to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs all in combination because you may resonate a little bit more than one or the other at times. It depends, you know, maybe one day you feel more like your sun sign, maybe the other day you're kind of feeling more like your moon sign. It depends, but I feel like you can learn a little bit from each. All right, so just something I suggest for you to try out. And what else? Yeah, of course, I hope you're enjoying the weeklies, monthlies, and monthly readings that I'm doing for you guys. Also, like the new moon phases and any other energetic updates I may be feeling, I will just upload those. Okay, so what else? I think that's it. Okay, so let's just get right into it. All right, so we're starting off with Pisces. Hi Pisces, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. Happy birthday, fishies. Happy birthday to all of you guys. Let me know in the comments when your birthday is so I can wish you a happy birthday and send you lots of hugs. All right, so Pisces, for this week, your positive affirmation is it's okay not to know everything. It's okay not to know everything. So you guys know the drill. I want you to repeat this 3 times out loud, okay? It's okay not to know everything. It's okay not to know everything. It's okay not to know everything. And as I always ask, write it down somewhere on a piece of paper, write it on your phone, on your notes, or as a reminder so you can say it every day. And if you can, preferably, it'd be really great for you to say it in the morning, like as soon as you wake up, in combination with maybe other positive affirmations that maybe you practice, and also at night before you go to bed, okay? So don't forget to practice that, and next week we'll have a different affirmation for you guys, okay? And overall, I feel like this is going to be a week where you're really going to have to put your trust in yourself and trust in the universe or in God, whatever you believe in. And I feel like your faith or your belief is really going to be kind of tested, and you really have to just put like your trust into something that you don't know, like you don't know what's gonna happen. But I feel like you're gonna be urged or be put in a position where you have no choice but to just kind of like, all right, I believe, and let me just go with it, okay? Or maybe someone is gonna ask you to just trust them, like, can you just trust me on this, like, don't worry, I got this, or like, you're just gonna have to believe me with this, and you're gonna have the choice of either okay or having to decide. And what the universe wants to remind you of is to let go. So this week, you're going to be reminded of the idea of letting go. And the universe wants you to know to be open-minded and receptive to new possibilities. Release the past and don't let it hold you back. Surrender to life. Be open-minded and receptive to new possibilities. Release the past and don't let it hold you back. Surrender to life. So I feel like you're gonna have to like take a chance in some way and just let go and trust and believe that you're gonna be okay, or that you're gonna be protected and everything's gonna work itself out, which can be so scary, obviously. But I feel like by this point in time, I think you're gonna have the courage and the strength to kind of go for it and not be as fearful, okay? And Pisces, let's see here. Okay, so Pisces, I feel like this week, or maybe lately or overall, you're going to be feeling like you've been defending yourself, or you may feel a little more defensive than usual, or feel like you need to kind of guard yourself from other people. Maybe some people have been kind of giving you a hard time or coming for you or trying to take what's yours or replace you or something. And it kind of like, I feel like Pisces, for the most part, you tend to be really peaceful and like chill and like, cool, easygoing. But when you really get in your feelings or someone really like strikes a nerve in you, like you can go 0 to 100, like go crazy. And I feel like you may you may feel like, okay, why do I need to defend myself? Why do I keep having to stick up for myself? Or why do I need to explain myself to you? Like, I don't need to explain myself to you. And I think that's gonna be like a little like ding, like aha moment when you're like, I've been fighting for something that I haven't done anything wrong, or I've been having to over justify myself or over justify my actions to maybe one person or to whoever, or just to yourself. And it's like, why do I do that? Why do I need to do that? Why do I need to always say sorry? Why do I need to explain myself to you or tell you what I'm doing? Like, I don't need to do that. And I think you're gonna realize, like, I've been doing something repetitively, or I've been doing something and like, I don't even know why I'm doing it. So why am I doing it? And that question of like the unknown, it's like this mystery of like, why do I keep doing this? And it's like, I think it's gonna finally make sense to you that it doesn't make sense. I feel like that doesn't make sense, but hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. Like, let's say you at work, maybe someone who is, I don't know, who's always giving you a hard time. This could be a boss or coworker or a client, repetitive client that always comes by, or a customer or whatever. And you kind of always just feel, you get some vibe off them. And you guys know, I feel like you guys feel the vibe before someone even speaks to you, before they even say anything. You just get the vibe. You're like, oh my gosh, this person I already know is going to give me hell. Or, oh, this person looks like they're so nice. Like, you just feel the vibes automatically. And like, before they even say anything or before anything happens, you kind of you try to like make up for something that you feel like is gonna go down, or like you overdo it, or you try to be extra nice. You try to like explain yourself too much when you don't really need to do that. You're like, why am I doing that? Like, I don't need to do that. Like, I don't need to over explain or over qualify myself, or like make this person, sacrifice myself and my peace to make this person feel comfortable, when it doesn't even matter. Like, I'm doing it for nothing. Like, you maybe feel like you've been fighting for something, you've been doing something for nothing. It's like, I don't even know why I do it, I just do it. But I feel like you're gonna think about that. And this could be with like work related, or school, or just someone who you kind of had tension with, or had some maybe problems with. But I feel like you're gonna stop to think, why am I doing this? You know, and question yourself. And I think you're gonna realize like you have the answers, like, and maybe no answer is an answer. You know, what am I fighting for? I don't know, there's no answer. So maybe I should not fight for this. Maybe I should stop doing this. Maybe I should not do this thing so much, or act this way, or always feel like I need to apologize, or always feel like I have to do more than I'm supposed to. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. Okay, so as your animal spirit of the week, you guys got the alligator, and it's here to remind you, or it's symbolizing concentration and force. And it's here to remind you to be confident in who you are and have tough skin. Become confident in who you are and have tough skin. Okay, so this is going to be a week where even if you feel like people are coming for you, or you have to like, you know, overdo it and kind of wear this protective armor and like, you know, gear all over you, just know that you have the confidence within you. You don't really need to say anything or do anything. It's just this aura and energy that you just have to feel within yourself first. And then as soon as you feel it, other people are going to feel it. You know, like when you go, let's say, to a market, or I don't know, a restaurant, or outside of the mall, there's always sometimes people outside like selling something, or trying to get you to sign up or vote for something. And you notice that like they don't go up to everyone. They don't always, you know, kind of advertise it to everyone that comes in or comes out. And I think it's because this energy, like some people just like, they give off this like, don't freaking talk to me, or like, no. And other people, like, you smile at them and they're smiling, like, okay, and they're gonna try to approach you, you know what I mean? So you have to have this like energy about you, but you have to feel it within first. You can't just like fake it. You have to really feel it and own it. And I think people are gonna see that and be like, okay, I probably shouldn't mess with Pisces. I probably shouldn't even like try that today. Okay, so this is gonna be a week to really grow tough skin and embody it, and not let anyone try to get, you know, not let anyone get into you so quickly or so easily, and not let someone's comments or words or actions, you know, trigger anything inside of you. Just be like, okay, that's them, like that's their own issues, like I don't know, they must be dealing with something. I send you healing, I send you love and light. I hope you heal from whatever is causing you to act so nasty towards me. You know what I mean? I was gonna say something else. What was this other point I was gonna say? Wow, it literally just had it and it disappeared now. What was the example? It was something about alligator. Oh yeah, I don't know why this came to me. I remember I was watching on, like, I don't know, some animal channel or something, like a long time ago, and they had this like little trivia, like test question, and it said, give you 3 options, like what should you do in a situation of the alligator, or I forget, crocodile, one of those, almost same thing I think, if they're chasing after you. If a crocodile, or in this case let's say alligator, if an alligator is chasing after you, what should you do? Should you run straight, like straight ahead? Should you run kind of like zigzag like this? Or should you try to climb up a tree and kind of hide up a tree? What do you guys think? So the answer is actually run straight as fast as you can. Because zigzag, you're probably gonna get yourself tired, and the alligator is probably gonna like get you faster like that. And the tree, not the tree, because they can actually climb up trees, and I didn't even know that, right? I didn't know that. So your best bet is just to run as fast as you can, because with the alligator, I feel like initially they can take off really, really fast, but then they'll slow down. So you want to just go as fast as you can. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you guys that. Maybe you're around an area where there's alligators or crocodiles, or I don't know, but I also feel like this is maybe just like a metaphor for you and your interactions with other people. If someone is coming after you, just stay away from them. Go as far as you can away from them. Just don't even interact with them. You know, you don't need to try to play or get around, play any games or create these obstacles and illusions in between. Just get away, run away, go far away as you can. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense, or maybe it'll, like, I don't know, resonate with you in some way. But anyways, all right, now let's move on to your love message. Okay, so someone wants to say, wow, I love you. Someone is thinking I love you this week, or may message you or say that to you this week, but they're definitely feeling that. And they also want to say, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So I love you, but I just have to do something else right now. Please understand. So maybe this person that you've been dealing with or you're talking to hasn't been able to give you like all the time and maybe attention you've been wanting or expecting, but rest assured that they do love you. They do care about you, and I feel like you have their heart. They're just maybe busy taking care of business or work or something going on in their life, but they just want you to be understanding. But I feel like you are going to be understanding. But someone really loves you, Pisces. Maybe this is like your birthday week or something, and they can't, be there for you or do as like, participate or something, and that may leave you kind of feeling, kind of upset or something, or angry. But they do love you. They're just really busy with something else. So if someone says that, like, just please try to understand, I have to like do this right now. Like, they're being honest and they do love you. Okay, so Pisces, I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy birthday to all of you guys, and I will be talking to you very soon. All right, so I'll see you next week for your next weekly. All right, so now we're moving on to Aries. All right, hi Aries, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Aries, your positive affirmation this week is all of my dreams and desires are materializing. All of my dreams and desires are materializing. And when you repeat this out loud, say it 3 times, but as you're saying it, I want you to actually envision and imagine all those things that you really want, that you desire, and you being in that place, you being in that position, and you living that and what it feels like. So as you say it, envision what that is for you, all the things that you want to manifest and desire, and feel like, what does it feel like to have those or be in that place? Okay, it'll make it that much more real, but make it so it happens faster for you. Okay, so envision it and feel what it would feel like. Okay, And Aries, this is going to be a compassionate week for you. You may like find a injured bird somewhere, or like, you know, maybe you find someone who's struggling, you help them out, or like, I just think your heart's gonna be like open, broke, can't speak, like kind of like cracked open a little bit. You're like, oh my gosh, like you're just gonna, I feel like you're gonna do like a random act of kindness this week. Not saying that you don't always do that, but I feel like there's gonna be something you do, like maybe, I don't know, maybe like when you go grocery shopping, there's no more carts left, and you see there's like an old lady coming by, you know what, it's okay, I'll just get one of those, what do you call the other ones you could kind of just carry? You know what I mean? A basket. And I'll let the old lady get the cart. You're like, here, you know, there's no more carts, I'll let you have it. She's like, oh, thank you, Aries, you're so kind. I feel like you're gonna do some kind of random act of kindness this week, okay? Because you're overall feeling very caring, empathetic, sympathetic, and I don't know, I like this energy in you. And I'm not saying you're not always like this, but there's going to be something that you feel more inclined to just kind of be helpful or be nicer, maybe help someone who, like, you know, can't help themselves, which is always good to do. All right, so, and what the universe wants to tell you is in regards to birth. So you are giving birth to a new idea or creation. Now is a good time to get creative or start on a new project. The universe is supporting you. So we're getting closer, a little bit closer to your new solar year. Aries season is, as you know, the astrological new year. So I feel like you're going to start to feel this. Even though we're not in your season yet, but now is going to be a good time to start something new. Maybe you've had something in mind that you want to begin. Maybe it's like a new side hobby or a new class you want to take, or it could be anything you want to start doing. Take cooking classes or taking yoga, or you want to start writing more or exercising more. It could be anything, but it's going to be a good week to start, because I feel like you're going to be really supported and have a lot more like heart space and room to kind of motivate you and get you pumped up about this, okay? Yes, and Aries, I feel like this is going to be a really lucky week for you. Overall, this is a really good week because I see that luck is going to be on your side. You may be at the right place, the right time, and someone sees you like, oh my gosh, hey, you know, would you be interested in this position, or would you like to be a part of this project with me? Or like, I feel like the universe is going to align you with the right people, the right places. You're just going to be at the right place, the right time. Okay, that's all I can say. And you're really in your power. You're in your power, and you're coming off really magnetic and like just like this ball of energy that people are gonna be like, oh, you know what, Aries, I want you to be in my project, or I want you to be part of this, or would you be interested in working with me on this? Or even like you see someone at a restaurant or at a bar at lunch break or something, they're like, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while, like, do you want to meet up for lunch? Or like, hey, I want to take you out to dinner, like, are you free this Friday? Like, I just feel like things are gonna happen this week. You're like, oh, whoa, like I had like 3 awesome random things happen to me today, and like, I don't know, this must be like my day. So I feel like this is gonna be a lucky week, and 10 is gonna be a lucky number for you guys this week. Maybe that is your favorite number, or something about 10, the number 10 a.m., 10 p.m., 10th Street, 10th Avenue, I don't know, but I feel like you're gonna be at the right place, right time. I also feel like you're gonna find a lucky find, like maybe you've been looking for a pair of shoes or some kind of product or something that's been sold out, and finally you get the email or you get the notification, you're like, yes, and you finally get it, or you find it at a better deal or for a better price, or you find like this awesome outfit that you've been wanting, or you score tickets to your favorite show, or you win some kind of trip. I don't know, I just feel like there's gonna be a lot of things that happen for like a majority of you guys, and you're gonna be like, ah, yes, like so excited about it. And it's gonna give you this burst of energy and make you feel even more confident, even make you feel more like yourself and more of who you've always been and who you always wanted to be. I also feel like this is going to be a week where you are glowing more. You're probably looking more sexy, more appealing. The way people look at you, they're like, ooh, like noticing you a lot more. I think red is going to be a good color for you guys to wear this week, especially for all my ladies out there. Like, I I guess it's a known fact that like men are really attracted to red when you wear the color red. So that may be a little boost of lucky dust for you guys, okay? You may also get a lot of compliments this week, like, oh, you look skinny, or like, oh, did you lose weight, or did you do something to your hair, or, you know, anything. I just feel like it's gonna be a good week for you guys, okay? And as your animal spirit of the week, you guys got the octopus, and it's symbolizing flexibility and resilience. And it's here to remind you to adapt to things that are unexpected. Nothing is a coincidence. So you may find that some things happen this week. You're like, oh, it's just a coincidence. Like, no, it's not a coincidence. It was divine orchestration, okay? And just go with the flow. I feel like this week you're gonna have to be a little more flexible, but in a good way. You know, like maybe someone asks you out, you're like, oh, okay, you know what, I'll just, you know, I'll figure out my schedule. Like, I'll make it work, you know? All right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking and wants to tell you is, I want to communicate with you, but it's not time yet. I want to communicate with you, but it's not time yet. And our connection still affects me. So this is probably an ex or someone you used to talk to, or they're not talking to you right now, or you guys haven't spoken in a while, and they're still thinking about you. They still think about you all the time, but for whatever reason, they feel like they don't have the courage, or it's not the time for them to reach out to you quite yet. Maybe it doesn't mean they're not going to, they're probably planning to, but not right now. Maybe their headspace, or they're not in a good place right now, or they're dealing with other things, but they are thinking about you, and something about the connection that you guys had in the relationship, they still can't like energetically like detach from it. And you're probably like, I'm doing good, I'm living my life, I'm not thinking about you, I'm not worried about you, but this person is still worried about you. They still have you in their energetic field. Okay, so don't worry about that too much. I feel like it's not going to affect you, but I feel like maybe by the end of this month they may try to communicate with you, or maybe you'll hear something about them because they still like can't like let go of you. Okay, all right, so Aries, I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next week. All right, take care. Okay, so now moving on to Taurus. Okay, hi Taurus, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Taurus, your positive affirmation this week is, I accept myself for who I am. I accept myself for who I am. So you guys know the drill. I want you to repeat this how many times? How many times? 3 times to yourself out loud. I accept myself for who I am, okay? And when you say it, I want you to really like believe it. Like I accept myself for who I am. And tell yourself and feel what it would feel like to just accept yourself wholly and fully and love yourself for who you are. Everything about you, okay? And I want you to write this down somewhere, either on a piece of paper, on a post-it note, slap it on your mirror wall or on your phone, and get a reminder to say it every day, okay? If you can, in the morning as you wake up and at night before you go to bed, all right? Just this really simple exercise, but I just think it's so important because what we tell ourselves is it becomes us. You know, like you are what you believe, but you become what you think most about. So think these things, think highly of yourself, envision yourself of who you are and who you want to be, and that's who you are and that's who you will become, okay? All right, so Taurus, I feel like you're gonna be a little bit bored this week. Finding yourself uninterested, maybe it's at work or at school, or you know, you're kind of just like, oh, like I have nothing to do. Maybe maybe you live in an area where there's a lot of snow, and so you're kind of stuck indoors. You're like, I'm tired of watching YouTube videos, or I'm tired of playing this game all the time. Like I want to do something else, and you're bored. So I feel like it's gonna be a week where you're gonna have to find other ways to entertain yourself, or find something else to spark your interest, because maybe something you've been doing repeatedly is kind of like, oh, getting played out, and now you're like, okay, maybe you're kind of trying to find a new playlist, or you're gonna try to find new music or make new friends or something that kind of gets you out of your rut, because I feel like you're gonna be feeling kind of like in a rut where you're like, I'm just bored with my life, I'm doing the same thing all the time. So spice things up, try something new this week so you're not like all bored, okay? And the universe wants to let you know about true love. true love, okay? And they want to remind you that you are creating strong, loving relationships. You are developing powerful connections that are once in a lifetime. Open your heart to receive. Open your heart to receive it because you deserve it. So true love is coming in for you, and I think it's coming faster than you could expect, but you have to have your heart open and your arms open to receive it. Because if you're like this, then how can someone give you their heart? You know, you're just like, nope. You gotta open your hands, open your heart and arms to it. All right, so keep that in mind because true love is on the way for you if you don't already have it in your life. All right, and Taurus, ooh, okay, so I love this because I feel like you're gonna be really feeling like yourself this week, or you're really just in tune with who you are and proud of who you are. And I feel like sometimes you don't like change and you get too comfortable with yourself, but I feel like this week it's kind of working in your favor because you're learning to really just be proud and love yourself the way you are. I feel here that like you're sticking by what you believe and what you really stand for and who you are, because that's really important to you. And I feel here that like you're gonna be looking really good, you're gonna be glowing. You may find yourself feeling a little more emotional, like wanting to talk to someone or wanting to look up relationship advice, or you know, I feel like you're gonna be more interested in the idea of love and maybe talking to someone, or how to find love, or better ways to kind of approach the idea of love and like the opposite sex or whatever you're into. I also feel like a lot of you are really fertile this week, really fertile. Or if you're a guy, you know, your girlfriend or your wife may be really fertile. So this is gonna be a good week if you're trying to conceive and trying to have a baby. It's gonna be a good week to try. And if you're not, then just be careful and, you know, use protection or whatever, because some of you may be pregnant or may get pregnant, or may get your partner pregnant. Okay, I also feel like a lot of you dream of having a family, or like you really want to have just like a family, you know, wife, husband, kids, dogs, pets, but like that's like your dream. Maybe some of you really just want to be a mom, or you really want to be a dad, and like that's something you start to think about this week, and how bad you want it, and how much you miss home, and how you want to create your own home, your own family. And maybe you are someone who like you love to be home, you're a homebody, and so you want to kind of share that with someone and maybe create your own space with another person and create like this own beautiful dynamic, a beautiful family. So I think that's going to be something that's on your mind this week. And I also feel like you're going to be creating something. There's going to be this new passion or spark inside of you to create. It doesn't have to be a family or love. It can be something else that you're inspired by, or that moves you, that drives you, and you're going to be holding on very tightly to that. Whatever you are inspired about or believe in this week, you're holding on very tightly to it, and you really believe it in your heart and soul that that's what you really want. So if that's what you really want, go for it. No one can stop you, okay? And as your animal spirit of the week, you guys got the shark, and it's symbolizing superiority and authority, and it's here to remind you to take charge of your life. You are in charge of your life, so you can direct the course. You can steer the wheel according wherever it is you want to go. So just know that you are in charge. If you want to have this kind of life, you can create that life. If you want this kind of life, go ahead, go for it. But it all starts with you, so you have to really want it. And if that's what you want, who's to stop you? No one can stop you. You can go for it. Don't ever feel like, oh, I'm not in the position, or like, oh, I'm never gonna have that. No, because you can. Anything's possible. Your life can do a complete 180, a 360, whatever, like in a week or in a month or in a year. So you never know. Like a year from now, you could be living totally different. You could be having your dream job, you could be married, you could be pregnant or have a baby. Like there could be so many things that happen, so don't ever limit yourself, okay? And what someone is thinking and wants to tell you is your beauty still moves me. Your beauty still moves me. And I'm going through a spiritual transformation. Wow. So I definitely feel like someone is really loving you. They admire you, probably your physical appearance, but also just your inner beauty, your light. They find you really attractive, and they're going through their own kind of awakening. Maybe this person is changing a lot of their lifestyle. Maybe they're becoming more spiritual, or they're letting go of like drugs or alcohol, or eating better, taking care of themselves. Like they're kind of evolving and awakening. And as they evolve and awaken, they kind of see you for your pure essence and who you really are. And I think when you fully awaken, you have a different perspective. You see clearly through the veil. You see clearly through people, and you can kind of see who's who, and it just comes, it's like right in front of you, you know? So I think you may get a compliment this week, or someone may say, oh, you're so beautiful, or you're so handsome, or, you know, you're so attractive, or I'm so attracted to you. And they may talk to you or tell you, yeah, like, you know, I've been going through these things and I'm trying my best to be better. And like, they're growing, they're maturing. So that's good news. I like that. And just because like you meet someone and they're not fully evolved or awakened, whatever, doesn't mean that they won't get there. And it's all about how open-minded you are, and how accepting or understanding you are to new beginnings. As long as you're open to change and stuff, then someone can really transform their life, as long as they have the right mindset. All right, so Taurus, I wish you guys all the best. I hope you enjoy this, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. All right, take care for now. All right, and next we're going to Geminis. Hi Geminis, the gems of my eyes. How are you? I love you guys so much. I have a special place in my heart for Geminis. You guys know I love you guys. My south node is Gemini, so it's like I'm so comfortable with you guys, even though I don't really have any Geminis in my life, but I love you, okay? All right, so your positive affirmation this week is I am living my best life. I am living my best life. So you guys know the drill. I want you to practice saying this 3 times, okay? But when you say this, I want you to close your eyes and envision what that is. You living your best life. What is that? What is that for you? Is that you chilling on an island, sipping on some coconut? Is it you, you know, at your dream job? Like, what is living your best life? What does that mean for you? I want you to envision that in your mind, and I want you to feel what that feels like. Like, what are you feeling in that moment? Like being at the top, living your dream life. What are you feeling? What kind of emotions are going through your mind and your body? Okay, because as you say that and as you visualize and feel it, it's gonna make it even faster or more likely for it to happen for you. Okay, and I feel like Geminis, there's gonna be like, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. There's gonna be like a wave of emotion that comes through. You're like, nope, I'm not ready for this Pisces season wave of emotion. Please, please, please. Like, I like to think logically. This is too much emotions. This is too much feelings for me. And so you're gonna be like, trying to grasp for air. Okay, and it's scary. I think it can be scary. I think it might give you a little bit of anxiety when someone or emotions come up, or someone kind of pours too many emotions and feelings to you. You're just like, why are you crying? Please don't cry. Like, I don't know what to do. And so you're like gonna try so hard to grasp for air, grasp for logic. But during this season, I feel like the more you try to fight it, the harder it's gonna be. So just don't try to fight it. Be like, all right, all these emotions and feelings, all right, that's cool, it's cool. Like, let's go with the flow. You could just float, you know, and you can face up and breathe. And then when you're ready, just swim back. But if you just release and just relax, you'll be floating. But if you're just like this, you're never gonna be able to get air, you know, if that makes sense. So don't worry this week if you get this flux of like emotions and feelings, or maybe people pouring their feelings onto you. Try your best not to let it overwhelm you. Just be calm about it. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze about it. Just be like, okay, all right. And just see how it makes you feel and go with it. Just don't try to fight too much against it, okay? And the universe wants to remind you about power this week. Power. The universe wants to remind you to don't allow a certain situation or person to take control of you. Stand up for yourself and take back your power. You are stronger than you think. Don't allow a certain situation or person to take control of you. Stand up for yourself and take back your power. You are stronger than you think, okay? Don't let anyone who has power over you, it's because you are allowing it. You're giving them that power. Take your power back. Don't let them give you that power. Don't let them affect you. Don't let them see you struggling. Don't let them see you crying or upset. Don't give them that reaction that they're looking for. If someone is trying to, like, you know, make you act a certain way or get you riled up, don't give them that satisfaction. I know it's easy to react, but don't let them win, because as soon as you react and you fight back, you're letting them win, and they're basically gonna be laughing like, ha ha ha, like, I pissed Gemini off, or like, ha ha, I got to them. No, don't let them win. Just let them see you calm and be like, cool, whatever, and just don't be fazed by whatever they do, okay? Don't give anyone your power this week, Geminis. You're powerful and you're smarter than that. Okay, so I feel like there's gonna be a lot of growth and progress with you guys this week. You're gonna be seeing a lot of new things coming to fruition. Like, you know, like if you started a garden, or you were gardening or planting, like now, like it's been like a few months or whatever, but now you start to see like the plant or the flowers start growing and blooming, or fruits coming in. I feel like that's what's happening, like something that you recently started, or maybe you're gonna start something new this week. You're gonna start to see progress or development with it. Like maybe you just started yoga or boxing or cycling, and now you start to see that, okay, like I can do it at a higher intensity, or I can do it longer, I'm getting better. You know, you're gonna see progress with something at work. Maybe now something is not as hard for you, you know how to do it faster, or you're better at it, you can read faster. At school, you feel like you're getting better grades now, you understand the topic or the theme a little bit better, you write better, your communication is better. It could be all sorts of stuff, but I feel like something that you recently started, or that you will start this week, and something that you kind of needed to take a leap of faith on, and you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna go for it, you're gonna start to see results. And I think you're maybe helping, or you're getting a helping hand, or maybe there's other people involved. Maybe some of you have a personal trainer, or you have a mentor, someone that's helping you, or you have other like colleagues or people you're working with on a project, and so now you're getting like the right advice, and like people around you to kind of help see the bigger picture, get things going, get things off get things off the, I don't know, you know what I'm saying. But you're gonna start to see a lot more progress and improvement with whatever it is that you were doing. So like if you've been saving money, or you've been like you know, yeah, like trying to save money, you're gonna start to see like, okay, all right, I see like now I have more money in the bank, or I'm getting better at this, I'm starting to get more customers, make more sales, or I'm getting more hours. It could be all sorts of stuff, but I feel like there's gonna be a lot more progress and improvement overall, that you're seeing a lot more progression, or you're getting better at something. Okay, so that's really good. And as your animal spirit of the week, you guys got the hen, and it's symbolizing fertility, birth, and sexuality. And it's here to remind you that you are ready to give birth to something new. You are ready to give birth to something new. So like we mentioned earlier, I feel like you could be starting something new, or you just recently started something new, and now's going to be a good time, okay? Also, some of you may be very fertile, or you're trying to get pregnant, or you're trying to conceive. And also I feel like some of you maybe are like getting more comfortable with yourself, or you're starting to get to know your body a little bit more, or figuring out what it is you like or what you don't like, or just like knowing your own anatomy a little bit better. And that's nothing to be like ashamed of, you know, and I feel like that could be something that you're getting more comfortable with. Okay, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or wants to tell you this week is it possible to forgive and forget? Is it possible to forgive and forget? And trust in me, trust in me. So maybe someone is feeling like they want you to forgive them, but they maybe feel like you won't be able to really fully forget what they did to you, if they did something awful, or they betrayed your trust. But now they're kind of asking for you to trust in them, and asking that you not just only forgive them, but hopefully maybe forget the past and let the past just be the past, and hopefully you're able to trust in them again. So that may be something that someone says to you this week, or kind of, you know, expresses to you. But I feel like someone is going to ask for you to trust in them, okay? And And in this moment, I feel like this week, you may actually trust them, because I feel like you're going to be in this moment of like newness where you're birthing something new, and you're going to see a lot more progress and progression. So in this moment, you kind of need a helping hand. You kind of need someone to rely on. And I think you're going to have to put your trust in this situation or in this person. But I feel like they are genuine. I definitely do feel like they are genuine. So if they did something wrong to you in the past, I feel like they do regret it and they have grown from that. Okay, but again, don't let anyone take your power though. Just because you forgive someone doesn't mean you give them all your power and you're just like, you let them decide everything for you. You know, gotta have good balance. All right, so Geminis, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and wish you guys all the best this week. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. I'll see you next week. All right, so now moving on to Cancers. All right, hi Cancers, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, Cancers, so your positive affirmation this week is I attract abundance and prosperity effortlessly. I attract abundance and prosperity effortlessly. So you guys know the drill. I want you to practice saying this 3 times. But this time, as you say it, I want you to close your eyes and envision what that is for you. What is a prosperous, abundant life for you? What would that look like? You just attracting all these, getting these opportunities and financial gain effortlessly. What would that look for you? And as you envision that and imagine, what does it feel like to have all that? What does it feel to have abundance? What does it feel to be stable? What does it feel to just like be at a place where you don't have to worry about finances or worry about money? So envision that while you say this and feel what it feels like, because it'll make it so much more likely and faster to happen in your life. Okay, so practice doing that every day this week. Write it down somewhere or put a reminder in your phone, and every morning as you wake up or the night before you go to bed, envision that. Or when you're bored at work or something, or at school, just kind of like do that little practice, that exercise. It probably takes like a minute or less. Okay, and I feel like this week you're gonna be a little bit unsure about something, or be kind of feeling like at like a crossroads, and not maybe know what direction to take. So you may have a little bit of self-doubt, and your confidence may kind of be like, oh, like I don't know, I'm not sure. But don't be nervous, because I feel like whichever route you take is the route for you. You just got to follow your intuition, follow your gut. What is it about this side that I'm attracted to? What is it about this side that I'm attracted to? What are the pros and cons of both? Why am I unsure? Is it unsure because I feel like I lack the knowledge, or I'm not good enough for that? Or is it just fear of the unknown? And sometimes the fear of the unknown is what holds us back from reaching our full potential. So don't let fear hold you back this week. And anything you're unsure about, just think about it. Give yourself a day or sleep on it, and then come to it. Try to get clarity about it. Ask your angels, your guides, be like, can I get clarity about this situation? Like, what should I do? Like, I'm not sure. Can you give me a sign, please? Like, I just need something. And I swear, if you put that out there, you will get your sign. As long as you're aware, you will get a sign. Someone will say something to you. You'll see a billboard. You'll hear lyrics to a song, or hear some kind of commercial on the TV that mentions something about that. Like, you'll get a sign. So kind of put yourself out there and ask for the sign, and you will get your answer. Okay? And the universe wants to remind you about action this week, and they want you to take action. The universe wants you to take action this week, okay? Go for it. Now is the time to act upon your plans. Your desires are becoming reality. Have courage, because the universe is supporting you. Go for it. Now is the time to act upon your plans. Your dreams are becoming reality. Have courage, because the universe is supporting you, okay? So take action this week. Don't procrastinate. Don't leave it for tomorrow. Don't leave it for next week. Do it now. This is going to be the good time to do it, okay? The universe is supporting you, and they're kind of like giving you a little piggyback ride and pushing you. Be like, go Cancer, go. Just do it, okay? Don't be scared. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Cancers, I feel like there's going to be a big decision and a big important talk that's going to be happening this week. There's going to be communication. Someone is going to offer you something through communication, or there's going to be a big talk or initiation that happens, and this is in regards to a relationship and maybe a connection you have with someone. This person could be a Gemini, or maybe have Gemini somewhere in their chart, but it doesn't have to be. It just could be the energy. There's gonna be a lot of talking going on, talking about feelings, talking about where is this going, what are we, what do you mean to me, what do I mean to you, like all those discussions, kind of getting to the heart space. And I feel like whatever talk this is or communication you have with a person, it's gonna be about a new beginning and offer a new beginning. So it's gonna be really important. So I feel like prepare yourself and know what some of you may already feel like this is coming. And oh yeah, actually I think for your mid-month reading, your title was the What Are We talk. So maybe it's happening this week, I don't know, but I feel like there's going to be a really important talk between you and another person. Either they are initiating with you, or you are initiating with them, or you guys both kind of just start talking about it, and something great is going to come out of this. So don't be worried. I feel like this is someone who may be your soulmate or your twin flame. You guys just connect really just smoothly, and there's a lot of chemistry and a lot of love, and I feel like you guys were divinely guided to each other. So, you know, don't be scared to have this talk, and don't be scared to ask someone where you are and what you mean to them, because it's only fair to you. You don't want to be confused, like you don't want to be wasting your time either, but I feel like it's fair for you to know. And I think as soon as you ask, you're gonna get what you really wanted. And if you don't, it's because it just wasn't meant for you. But for most of you, I do feel here like a relationship. Like you may get asked out, or someone may ask you to be their boyfriend or their girlfriend. You guys get engaged, or you guys like just get closer and you get more serious with each other. So I feel like it's gonna be a good week for love, and you know, talking to your partner, talking to that person you're communicating with. Okay, so keep in mind there's gonna be a big important talk and communication coming through between you and your person. Okay, and then as your animal spirit of the week, you guys got the deer, and it's symbolizing gentleness, sensitivity, and intuition. Okay, so the deer is here to remind you that you have strong knowledge and intuition. So this is going to be a good week to listen to your intuition and let it guide you. Listen to your intuition, listen to your gut feelings. Whatever you kind of like picking up or feeling from someone, go with it. Don't question it. I know sometimes like we kind of intuitively know something, but we're just like, oh no, it's nothing, like that's just me. But then you realize later, oh, I probably should have listened to that. Like, so listen to yourself, okay? And then as your love message here, we got, would you reject me and I regret how I handled things in the past? Would you reject me and I regret how I handled things in the past? So maybe this is a person you're dealing with or are currently talking to, and they're kind of scared, or they're kind of like intimidated to have that talk with you, because they feel like maybe you'll reject them, or maybe you won't accept, or maybe you don't like them as much as they like you. And they regret how they handled things in the past. So maybe in the recent past, they didn't do, it didn't end things, or they did something that like left a bad taste in your mouth, or they regret maybe not going all the way, or maybe not pursuing you enough, or maybe not doing enough for you. And so now they're kind of worried, like, oh, did I lose my chance, or did I miss my mark, or like, did I wait too long, and maybe now it's too late for me to ask Cancer out, or is it too late now? Maybe I should have done it sooner. I feel like they're going through all those thoughts. So I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of communication. There's going to be some kind of important discussion that happens between you and another person, and from this there's going to be a new beginning and a big decision that happens. But I feel like it's going to be good. It's going to be very positive. Okay, so Cancers, I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I will talk to you guys next week. All right, okay, so now we're moving on to Leos. Yummy. Okay. All right, hi Leos, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Leos, your positive affirmation this week is everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. And I would even take it a step further and say everything is okay. Everything is okay. And when you say this, I want you to really like imagine and visualize what that is, like you being okay and everything just being okay. What does that mean for you? What does that look like for you? And how does that feel? How does it feel for everything to just be like, I don't have to worry about it, everything's fine. Like, feel what that feels like, because it'll make you that much more likely to happen in your life and to manifest quicker. Okay, so anytime this week you feel like maybe something's going wrong or you feel like you're not okay, say the opposite. Say everything's okay, everything's okay, I'm gonna be okay. All right, so practice saying this week and write it down somewhere. Write it on a piece of paper, on a note, on your phone. Get a reminder every day, and next week we'll have a different one for you guys to practice, okay? All right, and Leos, okay, so I feel like you're gonna be a little bit worried this week. Maybe you're worried for a friend or for a family member who may be sick, or maybe you may get sick this week, or you're kind of worried about that. You're like, oh, I don't want to miss work, I don't want to miss school, like I have all these things to do, like I don't have time to be sick. So if you are sick, don't worry, take care of yourself. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. If it's like a cold or like a flu-like symptom, something I love to do that really helps me, drink ginger tea, like and I mean not like the powdered ginger tea, like get an actual piece of raw ginger and put it in hot water in your tea. You can squeeze some lemon or like honey or agave, and just mix it around and drink that all day. Drink it all day. Make sure it's nice and hot. Also, even like taking a step further and eating like some raw garlic. I know it sounds kind of nasty, but you could wash it down with water or have it with a, what do you call it? I forget what the term is, but you can have it with like coconut oil or something, so a carrier oil, so it's not as strong. Just jow down some like raw garlic, and I swear it'll help you out. I know it sounds kind of nasty, but it's natural and it's really effective, okay? What else? Drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, okay? And if it is like a family or friend you're worried about, or maybe like your child or nephew, niece, or grandparent or parents, try not to worry too much about them, because as you worry, it's going to stress you out and it's going to affect other aspects of your life. But I do feel like you're going to be a little bit concerned. So maybe you can offer them some help, or you know, make them some tea, give them some garlic, or, you know, depends what their case is, I don't know, but do whatever you can to help them out, but don't beat yourself up over it either, to the point where like you can't function. So don't worry too much, okay? And the universe wants to remind you about crossroads. Crossroads. You are torn between two or more choices. Now is a good time to meditate and connect with yourself. You can trust your intuition and remember that you are being guided. Okay, so you may come across two different options that you have this week, and you really need to kind of ground yourself and connect with yourself to figure out what it is you want to do. But you need to trust your intuition first, and let that guide you. And if you are really like concerned about something, ask your angels, God, whatever you believe in, pray on it, meditate on it, and ask for guidance. Ask for, you know, what do I need to do, or what should I do? Can you give me a sign? I just need to know, I'm not too sure about this. Ask, ask, ask. Don't be afraid to ask. And I swear, if you ask enough and you really mean it, you're gonna get your answer. You're gonna find a sign. You're gonna see a sign in another person. Someone says something, you hear something, you hear an advertisement, or it could be anything. So just make sure you're asking if you are confused, okay? And Leos, I feel like you're gonna be restoring balance into your life. You're gonna be at first kind of confused and maybe kind of choosing between two different options or two different things and not knowing what to do, but then you're going to restore balance into your life and find peace and harmony. And I think you're going to do this because you realize that you have much more to give and you have everything you need, and you were just confusing yourself about something that you didn't need to be confused about. I feel like you're going to be feeling more generous, more giving, and be in a position where you're able to kind of help others. And because of that, it's going to take you out of this like state of confusion. You're not gonna have any more time or energy to be at crossroads or be confused, because now you are doing something, or you're helping other people, or you're feeling like you're more aligned, and so you're gonna be taken out of your confusion, if that makes sense. Or if you were lost about something, or let's say you were choosing between two different jobs, and this week you feel like something happens to you where it leads you to be like, oh, you know what, I'm good at this, this is what I'm meant to do, and then you choose the right job for you. Like, you're gonna realize like, I don't know why I was confused about this when I knew all along this is what my passions are, this is what I'm good at. So whatever you're confused about, I think you're going to find a resolution. You're going to gain clarity about it this week. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, or maybe you have Libra somewhere in your chart as well. And if you are, I feel like this Libra person could be a good friend or a good mentor, or can give you a lot of good advice or kind of help you if you are confused. So I definitely feel like this person is someone you can trust, or someone who's going to help you out a lot. If not, this isn't like already you. And I feel like the more you give to others and the more you help others, the more you're going to find yourself and find your purpose and be on your journey. You're going to align with the right individuals because you're putting positive, loving, genuine energy out there. And so all that you're putting out is going to be returning to you. So when that returns to you, you're going to be like, oh, okay, like it's just all going to start to make sense to you. All right, if that makes sense. And as your animal spirit of the week, you guys got the snake, and it's symbolizing healing and life changes. And it's here to remind you that it is time to heal from your past. You are transforming. It's time to heal from your past. You are transforming. So this is going to be a really healing week for you, and a lot of transformations may be taking place. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe you have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're healing from a past relationship with a Scorpio. I can see that for some of you, okay? And as your love message, what someone is thinking or wants to tell you is, you feel like home to me. You feel like home to me, and I miss you dearly. You feel like home to me, and I miss you dearly. So someone may flat out say that to you this week, or may express that to you. But I feel like definitely someone is missing you, okay? So something to keep in mind, all right? So Leos, I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I will talk to you guys next week, all right? Whew. All right, so now who's next? Okay, Virgo. All right. Hi, Virgos. How are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Virgos, your positive affirmation this week is, I am not my mistakes. I am not my mistakes. So you guys know the drill. I want you to practice saying this 3 times out loud, and I want you to really say it with a lot of intention, like you really mean it. Like, I'm not my mistakes. I'm not my mistakes. I may have messed up this once, but it's okay. It doesn't define me. It's not who I am. So try your best not to be hard on yourself this week. And when you find yourself being really self-critical, practice saying this, I am not my mistakes. I am not my mistakes, okay? And I feel like this week something's gonna happen, and you're gonna be really angry. You're gonna be really upset at yourself or at someone else. And I feel like it's gonna be really intense, a lot of like intense passion and anger. So I don't know what it is exactly that's gonna happen, but in those moments when you feel very angry, try your best not to react. Try your best not to make any dramatic or important decisions when your emotions are at an all-time high, because you're not thinking logically. So get yourself some fresh air or get some water, but try your best not to sit in that anger or let it like ferment in your body. Just, okay, I'm angry. Let me go do something else. So don't let it linger on, because it's going to affect you and stress you out even more. And the universe wants to remind you to meditate. You should take time every day to clear your mind and meditate, connect with your spirit, and be open to receiving whatever information that comes to you. So this is going to be a good week to meditate, especially if something triggers you, you get really angry or upset. Meditate on it. Okay, clear your mind. Be like, I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to feel this way. Just see what messages come through for you, okay? And listen to relaxing music. You can listen to, I feel like jazz can really benefit you this week, or like classical music, like background music that can kind of help, you know, get you out of that funk and channel into higher vibrations and clear, peaceful energies, okay? Okay, so Virgos, some of you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. If not, I feel like be careful this week, because I think someone may, someone who you may have not expected, or just anyone in general, may kind of backstab you or betray your trust or do something that really, this is probably what's going to anger you. I feel like someone's gonna backstab you or lie to you or do something that is just like unforgivable. And some of you may already have an idea of who this is or what this could be. But if not, just be really careful this week of who you're telling your personal things to, especially who you're communicating stuff with. Because sometimes some people, you may think they're your friends and they're not really your friends. And as soon as you they see you down, or as soon as they get something on you, they may use it as blackmail or they may use it against you. So be careful. Don't share too much of your personal information this week. And also, some friends that you bring around your person or you bring around your partner are not really your friends, because I feel like they secretly don't want to see you happy, or they secretly may want to destroy the relationship you have, or may try to hit on your boyfriend or girlfriend or wife or husband. And I don't know why, but it's just gonna be totally unexpected. So I feel like this is gonna be a bunch of different scenarios. I'm not saying it's just that, but someone is gonna betray you, or someone that you really loved or you trusted, and it's gonna hit you like, what? You're just gonna be shocked. And maybe you hear the news, or maybe you see something, you're not gonna be able to believe it. You're gonna be like, are you kidding me? What? She did that, or he did that. Someone may cheat on you, or you may hear someone cheat on, someone lied to you, a best friend maybe is now dating your ex. It could be all sorts of stuff, but it's gonna be something that leaves a really bad taste in your mouth, and you're not gonna be able to believe it. It's gonna come as a shock and really unexpectedly. But with this is going to bring a lot of transformation, a lot of changes that maybe needed to be made, that maybe weren't going to happen unless this happened. You were not going to be able to see the person's true colors, or you were not going to be able to see clearly into the situation unless something dramatic happened. And I think this situation had to happen for you to open your eyes to the truth, possibly. And I know it may sound nasty and bad, but you can try to, instead of looking at oh, why did this happen to me, or why is this going on, see how can this situation benefit me? How can this horrible situation benefit me? How can I learn from this? What can I, what's going to benefit me out of this? Try to change your perspective about it, so you're not stuck in anger or sadness or resentment, okay? And as your animal spirit of the week, you guys got the kangaroo, and it's symbolizing protection, faith, and trust. And it's here to remind you to believe in the power of the universe. You are being guided and protected. So don't worry, even if you feel like people are going against you and stuff, the universe, God is protecting you. He's protecting you. The universe is, or your angels, whatever you believe in, they're protecting you from this person. They're protecting you from future hurt, future pain, future anything, all those things. So when something is getting destroyed and taken away from you, just know that that is the universe protecting you and helping you. Okay, even if you feel like it's not at the moment, it is, and you're being guided. So don't worry, okay? And as your love message here, what someone is thinking and wants to tell you is, I can't handle your words right now. I can't handle your words right now. And we are working together in the astral. We are working together in the astral. So I feel like someone here is, they can't take a lot. I feel like they can't take a lot, and they can't handle the truth. And they're willing to kind of just leave it to the universe, leave it to God, and they'd rather just not even deal with it, or at least own up to maybe their actions. And so whenever you try to talk to them or express them, they're like, I don't want to talk about that right now. I don't have time for that right now. They don't even want to hear your words. They don't even want to discuss it. And if they don't want to hear you, then it's like, all right, then I guess it's not even worth it, because you should care about my opinion. You should want to know what I'm thinking. You should want to hear me out if you want to resolve this. But if they don't even want to hear what you're saying, then just let it be, okay? So Virgos, I wish you guys all the best. I'm sending you lots of healing, loving, strength, and healing energy for you guys. And whatever you're going through right now, don't worry, it doesn't define you. You're stronger than this. And no matter how bad it is, change your perspective about it. Think about, how can this situation benefit me? Okay? And I think that'll totally, completely change everything for you and help guide you in the right direction. All right, so Virgos, I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for being here, and I will check in back with you guys next week. All right, so now we're moving on to Libra. All right. Hi Libras, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. Okay, so Libras, your positive affirmation this week is everything is working out for my highest good. Everything is working out for my highest good. So you guys know the drill. I want you to practice saying this 3 times. Everything is working out for my highest good. Everything is working out for my highest good. And as you say that, I want you to really envision all those good things that are working out for you and what that feels like. What it would feel like to have everything around you just like growing and developing and working out in your favor, okay? So write that down somewhere or jot it down on your phone as a reminder so you don't forget, and next week we'll have a different one for you guys to practice, okay? And so I feel like this week, Libra, you're going to be liberated. You're going to be freed from something. Maybe it's like your own shackles, your own emotions, or your own things that you were holding yourself back on. But I feel like you're going to be feeling more independent and unburdened. It's like any burden that was weighing heavy on you is going to be lifted. You're like a bird being let out of a cage. You're going to have your wings to fly now. So I feel like you're going to have a new sense of freedom. Maybe you just got out of, I don't know, rehab, or someone just got out of jail, or you're finally able to get out of the house because you were sick or bedridden, or you're able to I don't know, you quit your job and now you're doing something else that you love. It could be all sorts of things. Or you just got out of a toxic relationship and now you finally feel free, you feel like you can breathe and feel like you don't have to, you know, follow back with anyone. You can just do anything you want. So I feel like a lot of freedom and independence coming through for you guys this week, okay? And then what the universe wants to remind you of is not to worry, not to worry. Worrying is wasted energy. You have nothing to worry about. Take a deep breath and know that everything is taken care of. You are in good hands. Worrying is wasted energy. You have nothing to worry about. Take a deep breath and know that everything is taken care of. You are in good hands. So don't worry this week. Hakuna Matata, like Pumbaa and Simone and Lion King always say. Okay? All right, so Libras, I feel like you've been thinking a lot about a relationship or about this person that you're dealing with or were dealing with or have been dealing with, and you're thinking a lot about it. You want a stable, loving relationship. I think you really want something long-term. You want a serious commitment, and you've been thinking about this a lot. Maybe you're already in a relationship, or that's something that you really want. You've just been thinking about it. You're so stuck on that you can't stop. I feel like that's something that keeps you up at night, and you're just like envisioning like, oh, I can't wait till I'm married or have kids, or I can't wait till I'm with this person, or I can't wait till I see them again and embracing them in their arms, or I can't wait to, like, you know, have kids with this person and see them grow, see us all grow and, like, you know, grow in love and happiness together. I feel like you've been really stuck about that idea, and some of you, I feel like sometimes maybe over fantasize about it, like to the point where maybe it's unhealthy, like you envision it to be something, but sometimes our own expectations are what disappoints us because we have this picture in our head of what we think it's supposed to be, and sometimes, a lot of times, it's really not like that. It's different. Like, you know, relationships take a lot of work and time. They're not always just like love and romance. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. So in our own minds, in our own fantasies, we think it's gonna be la fairy tale and happiness and no drama or no nothing, but it's not like that, you know? So keep that in mind, that sometimes like what movies and TV shows sell us is not always reality, but doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It's a little bit different. It's more, you gotta keep your idea of relationships more realistic so that it can really happen, because if you have this idea where you feel like it's gonna be like a Cinderella story, you know, it's gonna be disappointing because it's not realistic. Okay, so keep your dreams and your visions of what you want love to be realistic this week. And don't get too stuck on what it's supposed to be like, because I feel like as soon as you release that expectation, you're gonna get more than you wanted. You're gonna get more than you ever deserved, okay? And as your animal spirit of the week, you guys got the cat, and it's symbolizing patience, independence, and curiosity. And it's here to remind you that you will embark on a new journey. You will embark on a new journey. So there's gonna be something new happening for you guys this week. If you see a cat, that's gonna be your cue, that's gonna be your signal. And there's going to be a lot of patience needed. You have to be curious, but independent first. You have to first know how to love yourself and detach from the idea of what it's supposed to be like or what you want it to be. Because 9 times out of 10 what we want it to be is not what's good for us. And only God, your angels, universe knows what's good for you. So just kind of release expectations and just put your trust in the universe and be like, just guide me with the person who's my divine partner, who's meant to be for me, who's good for me. Please just bring me who's good for me and who's gonna bring light and love into my life. Not what I want, but what's good for me. Okay? And as your love message, what someone is thinking and wants to tell you is your words linger in my mind. Your words linger in my mind. So something you said to someone, or maybe a conversation you had with someone, is still lingering, is still sticking to them, and they still think about it a lot. And some of you are in a past life connection or are dealing with someone who you've had a past life with, and that's why there's this whole sense of like familiarity with this person, or you feel like you know them, you feel like you just like are so connected because you guys have known each other in another lifetime. All right, so Pisces, what was I gonna say? Pisces. Maybe you have a Pisces in your life, or you're dealing with a Pisces. But Libra, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you guys. I'll check back in with you guys next week. All right? All right. All right, so now moving on to Scorpio. All right, hi Scorpios, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Scorpios, your positive affirmation this week is I am at peace in my life. I am at peace in my life. So you guys know the drill. I want you to practice saying this out loud 3 times. And when you say it, I want you to envision what that is for you. What is peace? What is a peaceful life? What would that mean for you? All right, and as you envision it and close your eyes, I want you to feel what it feels like. What is having a peaceful life? What are you feeling right now? What's going on? Like, are you relaxed? Are you lying down? Are you sitting up? Are you cross-legged? What does it feel like? So as you say that, envision it and feel the feelings, because the more you do that, the more likely it's going to happen and come into your life. Okay, I'm at peace in my life. So practice saying that every day this week. Write it down somewhere on a piece of paper, on your phone, get a reminder, and say it every day, in the morning as you wake up and the night before you go to bed. All right? And okay, so Scorpios, I feel like this week you may have a little bit of a frustration or a frustrating moment or situation. Maybe you feel like something is blocking you, or something's getting in the way. You may find yourself stuck in traffic a little more than usual this week, and you're like fighting against time, fighting against the clock. So plan accordingly, especially if you need to get somewhere. Maybe go a little bit earlier because there may be some traffic, or maybe something happens, an accident, and you're like, oh shoot. So plan accordingly this week, because something may happen where it may get you a little bit late than you're supposed to be there. Okay? And the universe wants to remind you about synchronicity. You are on the right path. Your prayers are being answered, so pay attention to the signs. Sorry, my stomach growled. So you are on the right path. Your prayers are being answered, so pay attention to the signs. Okay, so you're going to see a lot of synchronicities this week if you pay attention, if you're aware. You may be seeing repetitive numbers at the time, license plates, anything. So pay attention to that, because I feel like they're telling you something, especially to certain numbers. If you see certain numbers and time, think about not so much the number, but what were you thinking at that time, and then apply what that number means to what you were thinking. So let's say you were thinking, right as you saw 2:22 p.m. and you were thinking, oh my gosh, like I'm so stressed about work, like I don't know if I'm gonna finish this project in time, or I don't know if I'm gonna get there. And then you see 2:22. So what were you just thinking about? How you're stressed about work, if you don't know if you're gonna finish, or you don't know if you're gonna get that job. And what 222 is symbolizing is staying positive, looking for the positive. So you want to focus being positive on that thing, on your job, and not stressing too much about it. Okay, so kind of that can help you apply it better. And let's see, so Scorpio, some of you may be dealing with a Taurus, or maybe you have Taurus somewhere in your chart. If not, I feel like someone who is married or someone who's already in a serious relationship or commitment has been doing some lurking or spying on you, or maybe they've been trying to check up on you. Maybe they're driving by your house, or they pass by your work, or check for your car, or they check up on you on social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is that you have, and they've been trying to get more information about you. Maybe this is you, but I feel like this is someone else trying to snoop and get information about you, you little mysterious Scorpios, you know? And I think this person is, it's like they want to talk to you or they want to reach out to you, but they're scared, and so they're trying to get information first. They want to see where you're at. They want to see what's going on, and before they kind of like do anything. But I feel like this person's already married, or they're like in a relationship, and so like I don't know what they're doing, trying to like snoop in and see what you're doing, but it must mean they're unhappy or something's going on, because I feel like they want to talk to you or they want to share something with you. And maybe it's like some kind of, I don't know, important information that they think is important, or they may even like try to like play it off as it's important, or as it's like, oh, some kind of like knowledge about something, information, but they just wanted to talk to you. So if someone messages you and out of the blue, or someone that you know is like taken or married, or they're in a relationship, and they're like, oh, you know, I heard about this, I don't know, maybe you guys work in the same field or something, like, oh, did you read this article? It has really important facts about this. Just know that they're not sharing that with you because they like care about that. They're sharing it because they want to talk to you, and they're trying to like get into your head and like find out what you're thinking and what's going on with you. This person could be like a teacher, or maybe they are a spiritual guide, mentor, coach, pastor. Yeah, but I feel like if they're not, I feel like they're trying to teach something, but they want to learn something from you. They want to get more information about you. But I definitely feel like this week someone's kind of spying on you or lurking, and trying to see like what's going on with you. So, I mean, nothing you really can do about that, but someone's kind of being nosy and butting themselves into something that they have no business into, because I feel like they're already taken, already in a relationship. So, who knows what's going on with that. And as your animal spirit of the week, you guys got the turtle, and it's symbolizing grounded, determination, and persistence. And it's here to remind you that don't change who you are to fit in. You are perfect the way you are. Don't try to change who you are to fit in. You are perfect the way you are. So when you see a turtle this week, that's going to be your reminder. Don't change. Stay true to you. Stay true to yourself, which I feel like most of you do a really good job at doing anyways. And slow and steady wins the race. Be persistent, stay focused, stay grounded, and always be determined with what you want to do. As long as you're determined and you have the desire and the passion, you will get there, okay? And as your love message, what someone is thinking or wants to tell you is, I'm not giving up on us. I'm not giving up on us, and I feel badly for the way that I treated you. I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. So I feel like this is the person who's been lurking or been spying and trying to like see what's up with you. Maybe this person has already moved on and they're in a relationship or married, but they know that what they did to you was not right. And now looking back, they're kind of missing you, or not even happy in their relationship maybe they're in. And they're kind of feeling badly for what they did to you, because they realize that you didn't deserve it. And maybe the person that they're with now is like worse, or is like a horrible person, or treats them like shit, or is a narcissist, whatever. And they realize, wow, I really had it good with Scorpio, and I just went from Scorpio to like the devil. You know, I'm being exaggerating, but you know what I mean? Like maybe now they're with someone's like, oh, they're so unhappy, and they realize that they had it so good with you and they took you for granted, or they didn't treat you with the right respect and love that you deserved. And this person, I feel like, is like not giving up. Like maybe they're gonna end their relationship or leave their relationship if you give them a chance, or if you tell them that, you know, you still care about them or whatever. I feel like it's gonna be like the ball in your court. Like this, even if they are married or in a relationship, I feel like if you give them the time of day, or you tell them that you still have feelings, like they're gonna leave that person, because I feel like they never really stopped loving you. They never really stopped caring about you, even if it seemed like they did or that you guys haven't spoken in a while. They're willing to give up what they have right now for you because they realize that they kind of had it better with you and that they're maybe not even happy where they are right now. And that's why they're kind of going back to the past. If you think about it, when we're looking back at the past, it's because we're not happy with what's going on in our present moment. And otherwise we wouldn't be thinking about the past. We would be thinking about now and be happy, you know what I mean? So I definitely feel like there's something going on with them and they're going to be snooping back into your life. Mercury retrograde, you know, people always come back, so be aware. All right, so Scorpios, I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I will talk to you guys next week. All right, I'll see you soon. All right, so now moving on to Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Sagittarius, your positive affirmation is I won't worry about things that are out of my control. I won't worry about things that are out of my control. So you guys know the drill. I want you to practice saying this out loud 3 times, okay? I won't worry about things that are out of my control. I won't worry about things that are out of my control. All right, and I want you to really say it like you mean it and you believe it, and write it down somewhere so you don't forget, on a piece of paper, on your phone, and have it as a reminder every day so that next week we'll have a different one for you to practice, okay? I won't worry about things that are out of my control. Like my breathing. All right, so let's see. So Sagittarius, I feel like this week you're gonna be kind of like disappointed about something or feel like you're discouraged, and don't be discouraged just because you didn't do something well in the first try or it didn't work out. Like, you just gotta keep doing. You have to keep practicing. Like, let's say you're trying to perfect and get a yoga pose down and you can't do it. That's okay, just keep practicing, modify it so it's a little bit easier, and then as you get better at that, you can make it a little bit harder, but don't get discouraged if you can't like do something right away, because we all start somewhere. And I feel like it's not going to do any good if you're just like, oh my gosh. Like, discouragement can like make you stop doing something that maybe you could have potentially been really good at. So don't let that discouragement stop you from doing anything, okay? And what the universe wants to remind you of is about endings. So it is time to let go of the old and allow new beginnings. It may be challenging, but remember, all change is good. So it is time to let go of the old and allow new beginnings, but it may be challenging, but remember, all change is good. All change is good, okay? And let's see here. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or maybe a Pisces. If not, maybe you have one of these signs somewhere in your chart. But I feel like here a secret is going to be getting revealed. A secret is getting revealed this week. Either your secret or someone else is revealing something to you, or it's getting revealed to you in some way, shape, or form. And it's going to happen really fast. It's happening faster than you would expect, and maybe it's like a lot of information, a lot of stuff that's coming in, and at first it may kind of come in like it's aggressively, or like it's too blunt or too bold, but maybe that's the way it had to come out. Maybe that's the only way you would understand it, or the only way you would really, like, you know, listen to it. So I feel like here there's going to be some feelings that come out, and feelings that are kind of sparked or triggered from this. I don't actually feel like this is negative. I feel like this is something good, or something good's gonna come out of this. So maybe this is like someone who's been wanting to communicate with you, and they're gonna be saying something or admitting something to you, and admitting something maybe they were kind of ashamed about or embarrassed about, or maybe just their feelings about you. And so now it may kind of just like spill out of nowhere. You know, like when someone in the movies, for example, when someone really likes you and they've been holding it in so long, and as soon as they like get a chance to tell you, they're like, I don't know, I just really like you. I feel like it's like that. Like, I can't help it, I just love you. Like, it's gonna come out like so fast. You're like, wait, what? What did you just say? So I feel like that's the way it's gonna come out almost. Maybe not exactly like that, but like so fast and unexpected. You're like, what? Pardon me? I beg your pardon? So there's gonna be conversation and a message that's gonna be said to you or exchanged between you and another person, and it's gonna reveal something. Something's gonna come to light, and either you didn't know about it or someone didn't know about it, but it's gonna come a lot faster than you would expect, and it's gonna trigger some feelings or feelings are gonna come out because of this, or a lot of feelings are being expressed through this communication. Okay, so be prepared for that. And ironically enough, your animal of the week is, your spirit animal is the fish. So maybe some of you are dealing with the Pisces, or you have Pisces somewhere in your chart. And it's symbolizing happiness, changes, and fertility. Oh my gosh, what if someone's like, I'm pregnant, I have your baby. Okay, so it's here to remind you that do not feel guilty about any decisions you have made. Take change. The change is for the better. The change is for the better. So don't feel guilty about any decisions you have made. The change is for the better. So the fish is here to remind you to be happy, accept changes, and any decision you make, stand by it, just go with it. Even if you look back and you regret it, it's okay. It's change. Sometimes you need these changes to happen, okay? And what someone is thinking and wants to tell you is, I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling stuck and something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. I'm feeling stuck and something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. So this person is definitely having a hard time figuring out their feelings and getting themselves out of a rut. They're probably in this like rut of not knowing what to do or what direction to go. And so maybe that's why you're having this spark of change, and this communication is going to get this person out of this, or going to spark some kind of movement with something that's been kind of stalemate and just not moving for so long. I feel here someone who's still trying to figure out their life, and they probably just don't even know what they're feeling. They don't understand it, and so that's not your job to really understand. But maybe this is you that's going to be confessing something, or they're confessing something to you. But either way, it's going to initiate some kind of change. But I feel like this change is going to be beneficial for you and help you in the long term. Okay, so Sagittarius, I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I will check back in with you guys next week. All right, so now we're moving on to Capricorn. All right, hi Capricorn, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Capricorns, Capricorns kind of sound like popcorn. Capricorns, can you pop the corn? I'm so lame. I don't know why that came to my mind. All right, so your positive affirmation is, the more I give to the world, the more I get. The more I give to the world, the more I get. I swear I don't pick these. I feel like you guys get this all the time. Maybe it's just me. I feel like you guys get this all the time. The more I give to the world, the more I get. The more I give to the world, the more I get. So I want you to practice saying that 3 times. And as you say that, I want you to close your eyes and envision you doing that and what that would feel like you giving more, but then actually receiving more. What does that feel like? You know, and feel the feelings. Okay, so practice saying that this week, and you know, write it down somewhere so you don't forget. Say it in the morning as you wake up, and then at night before you go to bed. And I think it's a good exercise to practice, because sometimes we sometimes feel like, oh, I don't have enough, or I don't have anything to give. But there's always something you can give, and the more you give, whether it's time, energy, love, support, material, anything, you're always going to receive more. You're always going to get tenfold back. Okay, and let's see. So Capricorns, you're going to be encouraged this week. Someone is going to really help support you, or kind of be like your cheerleader behind the scenes. Be like, yeah, Capricorn, I got you. Like, you're doing so good. Like, I'm so proud of you. Like, I think you're going to have that moment where you do something, you get something off and running, and someone's going to really support you and be like, wow, you're doing so good. And you're going to feel encouraged. You're going to feel like you are really supported, and I think that's going to help you out and give you more momentum and energy to go forward with whatever it is that you're doing. So if others are encouraging you, don't forget to also do the same for other people and encourage them. Instead of criticizing, maybe encourage people or give constructive criticism, okay? And the universe wants to remind you about the ego and how your ego may be a little bit big right now. So it says, you are stuck in your own head. Try not to focus too much on material things. Shift your attention to what's most important in your life. I feel like this is such like a Capricorn message. Oh my god, it's so funny. You are stuck in your own head. Try not to focus too much on material things. Shift your attention to what's most important in your life. Okay? So don't let your ego get the best of you or direct what's going on for you. Focus more on what is important in your life. Who is important in your life? What means the most to you? You know, material possessions are nice and stuff, but when we die, we don't take any of that with us. We take our heart, we take our love, our spirit, our soul, our memories. So you want to make sure you're focused on those things, okay? And Capricorns, ooh, okay, I feel like this is a good week for you guys. Like I said, you're going to be supported, and I think someone's encouraging you. And I think because of this, you're going to have a new beginning. You're going to have a new opportunity, probably with work, school, finances. Maybe it's a new project, a new travel experience, a work that involves traveling. Maybe you buying a new house or getting a new apartment or renting a place or making a new investment. It could be all sorts of stuff, but I feel like this is going to open the doors to have a new beginning. It's going to be really exciting. And I think this can even be like a new opportunity where it's going to lead you to have more, you're going to be able to express more of your unique self and be more, you know, different than everybody else. Some of you, I feel like, could be famous, or maybe you want to be famous, or you're going to be well known in your work, school, career, community, or maybe you're a famous musician, actor, investor, I don't know, politician. I don't know. I feel like you're gonna be like in the limelight this week. Like you're gonna have attention on you. People are gonna be looking at you or really admiring you. You're gonna have a lot of unique qualities about yourself this week that people are staring at and people are acknowledging. You're also healing, and I think as you heal yourself, you elevate and you evolve even more. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of attention and all eyes on you because you're doing so good. You're doing so good and you're elevating. So just be careful that like when you are at a high and things are going well for you, that you don't let it get to your head and like you feel like you may be better than other people. I'm not saying that you do that, of course, but just try to stay grounded at all times. No matter how good things are going, stay grounded and stay humble about everything that you have. But I feel like overall you're gonna have a new opportunity. This could be a new job, interview, project, school opportunity, mentorship, investment, money opportunity, anything that's gonna help you with your career, but also you're gonna get more popularity, maybe make more networking. Maybe you're gonna be involved in some kind of charity or big event that involves humanitarian things. You're kind of like reinventing yourself as well. So there's gonna be a lot of movement, a lot of stuff going on for you this week. And your dreams, a lot of your dreams and wishes are aligning and coming true. Even if it's small scale, you're gonna start to see little things happening. You're like, oh yes, be so excited about it. Okay. All right. And then as your animal spirit of the week, oh yeah, some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe you have Aquarius somewhere in your chart, moon, rising, Venus. Okay. And what someone is thinking and wants to tell you, oh no, I'm sorry, your animal spirit of the week is the jellyfish, and it's symbolizing acceptance and balance. And it's here to remind you that you should trust your heart and follow your emotions. You should trust your heart and follow your emotions. Okay, so make sure to stay balanced and accept what's coming for you, and just follow your heart, follow your emotions. I know sometimes your emotions, maybe it's not like the easiest thing for you to tap into and feel comfortable with, but just take a few seconds each day and just feel your heart. And what do you feel like? What are your thoughts and what feelings are coming through you, and allow that to guide you, okay? And what someone is thinking and wants to tell you is, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. And my karmic situation is ending. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you, and my karmic situation is ending. Okay, so this person may have been in a karmic relationship or were dealing with a lot of things going on in their life, and they weren't able to kind of give you their full attention, or, you know, give you all of themselves and do the right things by you that you would expect or you wanted for them. But I feel like now that phase, that chapter in their life is ending, so you may start to hear from them, or they may reach out to you, and especially when things are going well for you and they're trying to be better, and maybe you're inspiring them, like your actions and how you're living your life and things that are going well for you is inspiring them, it's helping them. You don't even know that you're inspiring them, and you are. So I think that this person may reach out to you, maybe they may say that to you, like, oh, I'm finally ending this, or like, I'm finally done with all this, and you know, I'm sorry I wasn't, you know, at my best when we were together, we were talking, but I'm finally ending that chapter in my life, and you know, maybe you guys will start talking again or something. So or maybe you're already in a relationship with this person, they were dealing with a lot of like karmic stuff that's going on in their life, and now they're kind of ready to give you like fully themselves. All right, so Capricorns, I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I will check it back in with you guys next week. All right, so last but not least, we have Aquarius. All right, hi Aquarius, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. I feel like your season went by super fast, right? Like February is such a fast month. All right, so Aquarius, your positive affirmation is I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. All right, so I want you to practice saying this every day this week, and if you can, in the morning as you wake up and at night before you go to bed, especially when you're having self-doubt or your self-esteem may be feeling kind of low. Just tell yourself, I'm enough, I am enough. And as you say it, I want you to close your eyes and envision what that is for you. What does it feel like to feel like you're enough? What are you feeling? What's around you? How do you look? You know, all those things, okay? So practice saying that, and I think it's going to be really important for you guys and really help you out, okay? And overall this week, I think you're going to be feeling very safe and cozy. You may be feeling safer in your home, in like with just in your safe place. Maybe you have a favorite room in your house, like your bedroom or the living room or the basement, the attic, I don't know. Like you have this one place where you just always relax. Maybe it's a favorite couch or something, and you love chilling there. And I think this place makes you feel so sheltered, so secure, so protected. And I feel like you're gonna be warming yourself up as the world outside may seem kind of cold and harsh and crazy. You're not letting it get to you. You are doing whatever it takes to keep yourself comfortable, to stay warm, even if people or places around you may seem cold and nasty or anything like that. Okay, so the universe wants to remind you about gratitude and how important it is to be grateful. Appreciate what you have and more good things will come. You are truly blessed. Appreciate what you have and more good things will come. You are truly blessed. Okay? And this week, Aquarius, wow, I feel like you're going to have multiple offers, or you're definitely going to have one offer of love. Someone wants to offer their cup of love to you, and you're going to have the option of either accepting or not. This may happen while you're with friends, or maybe a friend may introduce you to someone, or maybe you're going on a blind date. Is that a thing now? Like, do people go on blind dates anymore? Like, I don't know, maybe like in different countries, I'm not sure, but I heard that's really popular in Korea, but in the US, I feel like no, but I'm not sure. Let me know. I feel like some of you may go on a blind date, or you may get introduced to someone by a friend or a friend or family, or like you're at a party or a celebration or something, and that's how you meet someone. And they're like, oh, Aquarius, this is my friend Bobby. Bobby, this is Aquarius. Like, you know, and they leave you guys talking and you guys hit it off or something. So I feel like if your friends ask you to hang out this week, I would definitely go, because you may meet someone and you may feel just really, I don't know, really warm and bubbly inside. And I feel like you're going to be, I think this offer is going to be flattering. I don't know if you'll like this person. They may not be someone that's like you like, But still, like, you could give them a chance. Maybe you could be friends with this person, but I definitely feel like someone's gonna like initiate, maybe ask you out or compliment you or ask for your number and then be like, hey, do you want to get lunch? You want to get dinner? You want to hang out sometime? And it happens in a good, comfortable setting. Like maybe this is like at someone's house or like a housewarming party or something, and that's when you meet someone. So it's like, it's chill because you know that, you know, they're friends, or like, you know, they're not like a total weirdo or anything like that. So I think you can kind of go with it. I feel like it's going to feel comfortable, and you may end up giving this person a chance. So we'll see how it goes. Let me know if you get asked on a date, or if you meet someone or you get introduced, or you have like a blind date this week, because I can see that happening for some of you guys, okay? I also just see you maybe spending time with friends or like close family members that you really just like and get along with. This could be cousins or best friends, and you guys are just like loving each other and having a blast, okay? And then as your animal spirit of the week, you guys got the tiger, and it's symbolizing willpower and aggression. And it's here to remind you to be strong and trust yourself. Be strong and trust yourself. So when you see a tiger, remind yourself that you're strong and you need to trust yourself, okay? And that you're beautiful. All right, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking and wants to tell you is, maybe we're just too different. I'm healing and it's painful. Maybe we're just too different. I'm healing and it's painful. Okay, so this is probably someone from your past, or maybe someone who is, you know, you wanted things to work out with, but they feel like you guys are not compatible, or you guys are just totally different, not on the same page. Maybe you have different lifestyle or different morals, different beliefs, anything. And they're still healing. They're still healing from something, or healing from a breakup, and it's painful for them. So I think while they're healing, they're not gonna have the time and energy to give you what you need or what you may believe that you deserve. And that's why they may feel like you guys are too different, because they're not at that point where you are yet. But I feel like you're not gonna be worried about it, because it feels like you have new love coming for you. So that's exciting. So if your friends ask you out to go somewhere, or you go to a party or something, like definitely go, because you just never know what can happen or who you can meet. And maybe you get set up by your friend, you know, and that ends up being like your husband or your future wife. All right, so Aquarius, I wish you guys all the best this week. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I will check back in with you guys next week. All right, so take care for now. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekly, and don't forget to comment, like, share, and I will see you guys next week. All right, take care. Bye.